Okay, so I'm going to give you a reminder on how to tie 2 strings together and then how to finish this when you're done. So I did a more traditional rainbow, so I'm going to finish with my red. I'm going to take these 2 and knot it together. It's kind of like the start of a shoelace where I'm crossing over the orange, then I go around, and then rather than tie a bow, I'm going to do the same thing again, do a double knot. So I'm going to cross it over and back through and pull it nice and tight. And then I'll start weaving, and remember, you always want to go the opposite. So since my last one was an under, I'm going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, pull it all the way through. My last one here is an over, so now I'm going to go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, pull it all the way through. Pull it a little bit tighter than what I had it. There we go. This little piece here, I kind of tuck those all behind so you don't see it. There we go. My last one here, and under. So I'm going to go over, under, over, under. I'm going to do that until I have at least 5 rows of my color. And then pulling it tight across, but not so tight that I'm creating like it's sinking in and pulling the warp strings. And pulling that all the way across. So I'm at 3. I need to do 2 more rows or more. Pull it a little tighter. Or when I run out of a string. So I'm going to go under, because that last one wasn't over. I could stop now, but I'm going to go 1 more across. There we go. Pull these all a little bit tighter. So let's see, this one. So I'm going to pull that one here. This is really easy to fix and to tighten it at a later date. And if you need help at all, just ask and I will help you. Let's see, this little guy. There we go. I got a little bit of a tangle here. As I say, it's easy. It is easy, but I must have pulled one string too early. That's okay, I can figure it out by just kind of pulling the strings apart a little bit. And this should, yeah, get me back where I want to be. There we go. That's just more what I want. And then to finish it off, you're going to go under. So I'm wrapping it around the warp string. And I've got a little loop here. And all I have to do is go around and back through the loop. And now it's just how we started it. And then when you cut it, be very careful that you're not cutting on the knot or the warp string. Then these extra strings here, the little longer ones, you can cut them, but then once again, I like to kind of pull them out a little bit. Be very careful you don't cut on the knot. And then you have your little weaving.